how to find the right course. So if you don't know me, my name is Hassan Habib and I'm the CEO of Hassle Free Education, and today I'd like to answer your questions how to find the right course. So, well, first of all, I'd like to tell you something. It's very, very important. No one can tell you what would be the right course for you until I student consultant, exactly know that the three things. Number one is, what sort of skills do you have? Number two is, what sort of abilities have you got? Number three is, what about you are passionate? So once you give me these three answers, then I can tell you exactly what would be the right course for you. So now I'm gonna give some sort of examples, and I'll try to create a scenario so that you can understand exactly what I mean by that, right? So are you following me? So now, for example, you are working in a restaurant and you are a restaurant manager, and now you found that you have got so much potential, but now only the work experience. There are a lot of managers, they would like to be area manager, but you would like to stand out of the crowd. So how are you going to do that? So in that case, probably you have done sort of research and you found that if you have got some sort of certain qualification, probably you'll be able to stand from the crowd and you can grab the opportunity among 5 others. So in that regards, my first question is, so have you got some sort of skills as a business manager, as a restaurant manager? Your answer is yes. The second thing is, so how much ability have you got to deliver the result as a restaurant manager? Is the restaurant profitable? Can you manage the team? Can you develop the performance of the team? If something happened or if something went wrong, can you handle it? If something happens, something like a fight between the employees, can you handle the conflict? So if your answer is yes, that means you have got the ability to do all of this. And number 3 is, are you passionate about working in a restaurant as a manager? Do you love the restaurant? Do you love the food? Do you love working with the environment? I mean, waiters, chef, cooks, and all that stuff. So if your answer is yes, then I would definitely recommend you to do some sort of course which is related to business course, or probably something like this. So in that case, I would definitely recommend you, so you should go for a business management course. Now I'm going to give you another example. For example, you are working in a healthcare sector and you are working as a team member probably for 7-8 years, and this happened to one of my students as well, and I'm going to share with you the story in a minute. So I think 2 years back I got a call from a lady, and she is living in Manchester, and I said, "Hi Mr. Habib, can you recognize me? My name is this." And I said, the name sounds familiar, but can you please tell me a little bit more? And then she said, probably you can't remember, I have seen you in your office in Manchester, and I came there for consultation and you gave me all the things, the information is required, and I took the information, and also I went through the process and you gave me the training. And the questions I ask you is, why should I take this course and what should be my future career plan? And you gave me the details. Probably you are not working in a healthcare industry, but as I used to work in a healthcare sector as a carer, so you told me how this course gonna enrich you in terms of knowledge, information, and all that stuff. And also, as I was working, so I was pushing myself to become a supervisor, and by this time I completed the course from University Bachelor in Science in Health and Social Care, and also I became a manager in 3 years time. And then by this time I was saving so much money, and once I knew all the things, I mean the game inside, and I had some sort of money saving, then my intention was to build a healthcare care home for myself, and I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And as you have been serving so many people as an entrepreneur, and you showed me the exact way how you did it, and I took the information from there, and then I started my first care home. And she said she had 7 employees who used to work for her, and she has got a plan to make 2 more in Manchester nearby. So this is how she was planning, and she was implementing, and she became supervisor, she became manager, and then she became entrepreneur, I mean businesswoman. So this is how she built her career plan. So now, if you are very much passionate about helping others, caring other people, working in healthcare sector like hospital, care home, so this is the first answer I'm gonna get, that you are passionate about what you are doing. That's the first thing. Second thing is, so what sort of skills do you have? Have you got some sort of management skills? Have you got some sort of team building skills? Have you got some sort of skills that you can do the paperwork? Because in the care home there are so many paperworks you got to follow. So these are the things. So if you have got these kind of things, then I would recommend you to do the health and social care course. Now someone said, okay Habib, you know, you have explained to me business course, health and social course, I'm not in it. I'm very much passionate about IT. You know, when COVID happened, a lot of business, they went out of the business, but some of the businesses, they did really, really well because they adapted with the IT things, and they went online and they made their company bigger and better. So I am very much passionate about IT. Can you do something for me? And my question is, okay, I got it. You have got passionate about IT things. So what sort of skills do you have in IT? Do you know the basic things about the computer? Have you worked in an organization as an IT team member or IT guy? And do you have got some kind of capabilities to solve a problem? For example, the computer is not connecting with the network. So can you solve this a small problem? Because this small problem, if you can solve, the confidence you're going to build in is going to help you to go bigger and better. So if the answer is yes, then I should answer you, okay, you should go for the IT course. And on the top of that, of course, you should be working in an IT sector as a part-timer, because probably you are studying at university. And if you just think about this, so if probably is going to take like 4 years to complete your course. At the same time, if you work in the IT sector for 4 years, so once at the end of the 4 years, you have got the qualification, you have learned so many things from the university, and also you're going to put into this information into your working place, and you have been probably testing the results day in, day out, and you exactly know whatever the things you have learned from the university, does it work for your business? Or if doesn't, then whose business is going to work for? So you can find this result, and that's going to help you a lot to claim probably in the future to become a manager, IT manager. So hopefully I answered your questions. So the question was, how can I find the right course for me? So you got to answer it, 3 questions. Number 1, have you got some sort of skills? Number 2 is, have you got some sort of abilities? Number 3 is, are you that much passionate about to work in this sector? If your answer is yes, then I would tell you to go for that course, and this is how you're going to find that course. However, you might ask a question, Habib, I don't have any skills because I didn't work, but I do believe that, I mean, if I get the opportunity, I will be working in that sector and I'll learn so many things and I can do the course. Of course you can, and in that case, you can go for that course as well. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment if that video is helping you. Thank you.